Hello, how are you? This is going to be for the sign of Aquarius. It's for the week from 14th to the 20th of July. And first I'm going to pull the overall energy and then we will take it from there. It can be any area of your life, whatever needs to come through. If you need to reach out for a personal reading, energy clearing, or any other services that I offer, like spells, cord cutting, or even scrying, or anything else, you can do that by using an email in the description box below. Also use that if you just, need to ask something. So let's see what's going on for you, Aquarius. Wow, look at you. You have the Ace of Wands, and this is the lovely one with the first spark here. You are fired up here about something, okay? Whatever this is, there is a new spark, there is a fresh energy here, something that promises a lot. There's going to be a lot of growth around this. Either it's a romance, either it's work, either it's whatever. You're feeling very creative around this time, or at least you should. And you do get the Three of Pentacles. You're rebuilding or building the new foundation, or you're rebuilding the existing one by bringing something that is going to spark it up if it wasn't really something that was working for you. Either romantically, either business, either, whatever. Here you are. So let's see what's going on. So if you want to join the membership, there is a join button below the video. You can press it. There are a couple of options there that you can choose from, benefit from, and I do upload members only videos every day, so it's a lot of extra videos to watch for those of you that like what I do. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Wow. Woo. Well, it's time. No time like now. You have the Wheel of Fortune here, divine timing showing up, Sagittarius energy, major arcana, and this is Jupiter. Okay, Jupiter is a planet of expansion, good luck, and fortune. It's a ruler of Sagittarius, and it's represented by the Wheel of Fortune. So there you go. Now, for some of you, definitely you could be redoing something, because it does bring some type of second chances. And with the Three of Pentacles, Ace of Wands here, you could be just bringing something new into equation and making it work. Romance, work, career, whatever. But for some, it could be just time for something brand new. It looks like you're going to get a little bit lucky here. Okay. That's what I'm getting. Well, some of you, there were some obstacles, but it looks like you're going to work through this. Okay. So some of you are deciding either, nah, too much drama for me, I'm just going to walk, or you're, just making sense out of this. Also, for some of you, if there was any type of inner conflict here, I would say that you're going to resolve that as well. In general, this is going to be, like week that you get lucky. Okay. So use that. Well, the Three of Pentacles is here, as I already mentioned, so there you go. I know what I'm doing here. I was born psychic. I was born with a gift. That's why these readings are looking like this. I read the energy, the cards are following. Cards are beautiful too, but as I sometimes say in my readings, without the actual gift, it's just a pure guessing. Now, this is knowing. So this is your Three of Pentacles here. You're going to make through this. Okay, either it's an obstacle, either it's inner conflict, either it's conflict, external, whatever. You're going to figure stuff out and you're going to make it work. For some of you, this is redoing something, just rearranging this, terms and conditions here. For the rest of you, this is brand new. So just take how it resonates here. But there you are. A lot of stability here. It's going to be allowed for you once that this is over. Okay, because this is just the beginning here. Okay. But you're going to stabilize your situation. I told you you're going to get lucky. Okay. So let's see what else. Yeah, the Death card here. Death and rebirth. So again, Scorpio energy here, transformation. Either we are rearranging something and making it work, or we are dropping something once and for all and going after the new. But the sun is going to rise and you're going to land in this wonderful new foundation. Either it's brand new or it's renewed, So just, take your pick here. But time for change is here. You have the Wheel of Fortune and the Death. Okay. Two major arcana here, Sagittarius, Scorpio. You can't make this up. So definitely time for change is here. And it's going to happen, okay, whether you like it or not. Because when this type of energy show, even for the people that are resisting, because sometimes we are resisting. For some of you, this could be your own inner conflict here that actually is keeping something from happening. But you do know deep down that this needs to happen. The things will need to go, or they're going to need to change if they're going to stay. So, well, you can't fool yourself anymore. Okay, let's see. Yeah, the Seven of Swords. You can't fool yourself anymore. It's exactly what I'm talking. This is your energy, by the way. Seven of Swords is stealing, lying, cheating. Okay, I'm not saying that that's you. I mean, but the Seven of Swords is Aquarius. Okay, but the point is here, stealing, lying, cheating, and deception. Sometimes it's a self-deception, and it is your sign here. That's why I'm telling you here. So don't cheat yourself of this luck here, and don't think that something is gonna slide, something is gonna be, you know, like a shortcut, or no, I can, you know, maybe, you know, let's just do this one more time like this. I don't think it's gonna be possible. You have a big no here with these two swords left behind, you know, and there is no coming back. That's the point here. There is no coming back. Not as it is. Either we need to change the situation or we are going to go for the new. But this time it's not going to slide. There is also Five of Swords energy here, which is yours. The Two of Swords, you know, you and your two minds. You know, I'm all picking these energies here. So it's mostly up to you. I'm seeing 555. That will be the 15, the devil. Watch out for the deception. Okay, and the 55, it is a master number. Obstacles but change. It looks like mostly this is going to be about you. I'm not saying for some of you, you could be dealing with some, you know, situations outside and people, but mostly it's about what do you want to do here, you know, and how long are you going to even delay something, you know, and for what, you know, because it looks like if you allow something to happen, it's actually going to be good, you know, but you can't do this anymore. Okay, that's the point, as it is. Well, decisions, it always does come down to our free will. Two of Pentacles, you could have been juggling here for a long time. Yes, I'm going to do this. Yes, now, yes, yeah, I'm going to go, I'm going to back, I'm going to, you know, whatever. It could be something here that was a pattern, something that you came back one too many times. Okay, well, it's time for this final decision. It's time for this change, for transformation, for the things to be put differently, or dropped all completely and going for something new, depending on what you're dealing here. And you know, it's a general reading, it's not a personal reading, but the change is here, it's knocking at your door. So, I mean, how many times you can pretend that you don't see something? How many times you can, you know, just, you know, take an easy road here? And I mean, an easy road, it's never an easy road. That's the point. But sometimes, you know, I mean, every transitioning period is difficult. And sometimes a lot of people do choose, you know, not to go through it. You know, it's like, okay, it's bad, but at least it's familiar. Well, you know, you have an opportunity, like the real one, to do something good here. It's really up to you. What are you going to do with it? Okay, let's see what else. Okay. Wow, I told you, look at this Eight of Swords. You're stuck and you have a blindfold here. That's what I was talking about. You don't want to see things for what they are. You're holding here back, you see. It could be fear of the new. It could be inability to, you know, like move forward from something here, you know, or even to choose. So this is something that does need to be looked at. Eight of Swords, it's always my card for a clearing session, cord cutting, you know, some energy work, it's necessary because you can't do this anymore. Things do need to change and shift. And the beauty of all this, it's actually, if you allow this to happen, because it's up to you, if you allow this to happen, it's going to be wonderful, you know, but you have to go for it, you see. I'm not saying it might be a little bit rough in the beginning, but it's gonna, you know, bring you some new energy, some positive energy here. Okay, everything is gonna start working and making sense here. It's gonna be a new foundation here. But the point is, you need to deal with this. You see a lot of obstacles, blockages, internal, external here. I see why you are like this. You're really struggling here. Well, yeah, some of you, a lot of emotion here as well. Queen of Cups. Now, the Queen of Cups, yes, it can be many different things, but you know what else the Queen of Cups is? Cancer energy, by the way, male or female. It's about honoring yourself. It's about loving yourself enough to walk away from anything that is disturbing your peace. Okay, whoever this is, you know. And definitely for some of you, you do have something special here, especially for those of you, let's say this is your work. Don't allow, you know, like anybody to just, you know, put you down or to, you know, take advantage of this. You see, you really need to protect yourself, your work, your abilities, your, you know, whatever this is. For the rest of you, need to protect your heart. Don't allow anybody, you know, just to walk all over you here. Either it's romance, friendships, you know, people just taking advantage here. So don't do that anymore. Okay, this is the time that you can actually go through with this change, and probably a lot of you do need it. Well, and this is the King of Cups. Surprise surprise, surprise. More Scorpio energy here. So we are talking about a lot of emotions here that are going to be put in motion with this change. Some of you are struggling with this. That's why I'm telling you, energy work, clearing session, cord cutting, whatever, allows this, but you're going to need to rearrange things or to go for new if there is no salvation for whatever this is for you. Okay, so I'm going to leave it here. Love you all. Take care. Bye.